Hello everyone! I honestly have no idea to start this video because I am just so excited right now, and that is because it is finally July, and in July one of my most anticipated books of not only the summer but the year is finally being released, and I am talking of course about Silver Shadows by Rochelle Mead, which is the fifth and penultimate book in her Bloodline series, which is a spin-off from Vampire Academy. You got all that? One of the best and worst things about the Bloodlines books is that every book we get a new trailer, and it's like one of those actual official trailers where they get actors and they act out scenes from the book, and it's just really cheesy but really good because it gives you kind of a feel for what the book is going to be like. And this past week the first teaser trailer for Silver Shadows was released by Harper Teen Australia or something like that, and I'm just so excited to watch it because this book is going to be really emotionally heartbreaking. And if you haven't read Fiery Heart and are planning on it, or you plan on reading the Bloodline series, please don't watch the rest of this video until you have, because there's gonna be some spoilers and they're pretty big and I don't want to ruin the book for you. So if you haven't read it yet, just go away for now and come back later because heartbreak is coming. But if you have read Fiery Heart, I am about to watch the trailer for Silver Shadows, so wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I like the music. Well, okay, that was super depressing, just like I thought it was going to be. I like that music. It was butt-kicking. But if you haven't seen the trailer first off, please go watch that so you understand what I'm saying, because you know I can jumble and mesh up stuff all the time. So if you want to actually understand what I'm saying, I suggest you go watch the trailer. First off, the trailer was in Sydney's mind in re-education, which is just sucks for everyone involved. She's stuck in re-education and they're trying to turn her against the vampires who she's kind of come to be friends with, and of course Adrian, who is her love now. And that's just heartbreaking. I really think that Sydney is smart enough that she's going to be able to kind of outmaster their reverse psychology and their whole operant conditioning and all that and all the tricks they're going to do on her. But at the same time, I'm afraid that there's going to be a lobotomy or something kind of drastic involved that's going to change her personality so much, because we saw what happened with Keith when he was sent to re-education and how he kind of was a major douchebag who was just I'm the best in the world, and then he went to re-education, he was just ugh, he couldn't do anything except be alchemists are the way of the world, la la la. And I really feel like Sydney's gonna be able to fight it because she is stronger. If you have read the first chapter, you know that Sydney kind of fights back. She's not just sitting in docile, she's kind of being F you guys for putting me here. You're saying the vampires are the bad ones, but you're the one that stuck me in here. So what does that really make you? But then there was that ominous tagline of, is this how I become like Keith? And whew, my stomach just gut punch right there, because that's what I just don't want to happen. This is exactly like Vampire Academy, which I hope you read that, so this isn't going to spoil it. But when Dimitri went to go and kind of lost his whole personality, I feel like this is exactly what's happening with Sydney, only 20 times worse, because Rose at least was strong and could handle herself and kind of had a mission and a goal to get him back, whereas Adrian is not in that same position because he is going kind of crazy from spirit. He's on that medicine that's supposed to help him, but it's also keeping him from Sydney. And someone on Tumblr suggested that scene of him pounding on the air is a spirit dream, and he can't really reach her because of what they're doing to her in re-education, but she can see him but she can't hear him, and that's just so sad if that is. A trailer, I'll admit, it's a little cheese. It's not the best trailer ever. It's way overacting, especially when Adrian's oh, just pounding on air. I'm what is this right now? But I think it got the message across that nothing in the 4 Bloodline books previous, or even the Vampire Academy books, has prepared us for this or can compare, because we've seen kind of the evil Strigoi who are just yeah, we're evil, we're gonna own it, and then we've seen the Moreau who are kind of yeah, there's some bad people, but the rest of us are good and we want to be better than ourselves. But the alchemists have this whole hidden agenda that I think we're just going to start to dig deep under it. And I am so scared for Sydney and Adrian. I don't know who I'm more worried for at this point because, like I said, I feel like Sydney is smart and can kind of outthink it. But I feel like Adrian is just going to go cuckoo bananas even more so now that it's kind of his fault that she's there because they found his text messages and he can't find her because of the spirit magic. And that's the thing that confuses me whenever she's like, why hasn't Adrian come for me? I feel like Sydney should realize that the drugs are stopping him from doing the spirit dreams and be like, oh yeah, he can't come for me. I know she's in a tough position, but I feel like Sydney's character would be like, I just hope Adrian's okay, I want to get back to him. Not worrying about like, why hasn't he come for me? Like that seems like a very Rose Hathaway kind of Angus-y thought right there. I don't really feel that Sydney, but this just looks so heartbreaking. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle it. It's not even the last book, so something big has to happen to get us to that last book, and that's the thing that's worrying me the most, is what is it gonna be that can carry half of this book and then the entire next book and then get wrapped up so nicely. I'm really worried about what's gonna happen to Sydney, because I'd like to say she's safe, but we've seen what Shelmy did to Dimitri, and it was like his whole personality was changed for about a book and a half, and that's exactly what we have left in the Bloodline series, so I'm really nervous that something's gonna happen. I hope that maybe Rose and Dimitri and Lissa and Christian and all them can come back and help Adrian, because I hope they realize just how deep his care for Sydney is. I know they're trying to keep it a secret, but I feel like you can't at this point. I feel like Jill is really going to become kick-ass in this book because she loves Sydney a lot, but then with Adrian's whole like feelings running through her, to add to that, she's going to be like, no. F you, alchemist, and probably like go kick down some doors and really get that vampire mojo flowing. So I'm just so excited to read this book. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but Rochelme does do happy endings usually, so I know that even if this book is really heartbreaking, really depressing, that the next book will at least hopefully rescue it and make it better. I don't know, maybe that's just wishful thinking, but I'm really scared to see about re-education. Like, we've known about it since the first book. It's been talked about as this scary kind of dark cloud hanging over all the alchemists, but now that we're actually getting to see it, I'm so scared. I feel like what we've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg, because it's just kind of like wanting her to repent for her sins, and I feel like there's a deeper, more twisted level to the alchemist, and I'm just so scared if they change Sydney so she doesn't like vampires anymore. I'm gonna be so sad. So I just can't wait to read this book and see what's gonna happen. I have zero theories about this book, honestly. I feel like if I had to guess for crackpot theories, something is going on with Adrian where maybe he'll go crazy, get himself kidnapped by the alchemist in like an exchange for Sydney, but of course the alchemist will cross him and take him and Sydney, and maybe they'll stage a prison breakout in the next book. That would be pretty awesome. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. I hope Jill gets more badass because I feel like she's kind of been just there for a little while, but now that Sydney's gone and she's got her own feelings with Adrian's mixed in, I feel like she's going to be like, let's go get Sydney, and then Eddie's going to be like, I got you, baby, let's go do this, and it's just going to be so awesome. If you have any theories, please leave them down below because I am so interested in hearing theories, but not spoilers. If you have read the book, you are awesome, and I congratulate you on that, but please, please don't spoil it. Yeah, leave all your thoughts down below. If you've watched the trailer, what do you think of it? I know it's really cheesy, but I do like the actress who plays Sydney. I feel like she kind of looks like what I pictured with Sydney, just with shorter hair, but like seeing her in that white room is just, that's horrifying. And we only have about 2 weeks left until Silver Shadows comes out, so good luck with everyone when you read it. And like I said, definitely go check out the trailer if you haven't already, because this is one of my favorite book series and I'm really excited to see where it goes. So thank you all for watching. I'm Miranda, and I will see you next time when hopefully it isn't hot as TARDIS in here. Bye!